everyone. Sorry, I'm just gonna do a quick reading because I feel like this message needs to get out. It's for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for the Cross Watcher. And immediately, as not feeling the best way, shape, way, or form right now, but right now, if I don't do it, it's not gonna let me rest. Um, so this reading may be different than all the other readings you see me do. So you guys can see I'm kind of like slanted down right now because that's the only position that I'm comfortable in right now and as far as back as I can get right now. Anyway, so back to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and for the cross watchers, this is a general reading. May not fit. I'll start off with some intuitive messages, and I'll just bring out some cards. Just been shuffling some cards, and I have Peach Moonstone in my pocket, so that may be a specific crystal for you guys to definitely start working with, especially when it comes to healing. So what I was getting for you guys was that just hear them out. There's someone in the past, something in regards to Jupiter being in retrograde. Don't know what that has anything to do with, but it's because that's what I was getting when I was looking at the peach moonstone, was that someone in the back from the past wants to come back, and this is someone that you don't want to hear about, B, you don't even want to look at them. They're just even feeling their energies just kind of turns your stomach, just because things were just being run off of ego. People weren't really thinking about other people's feelings and how it could really affect them. It feels like someone who's very self-centered, always about me, and someone who's very just focused on money. Focus so much on money, and I'm picking up on someone that could have, if you were in a committed relationship, someone stepped out of the marriage and got someone pregnant, and out of nowhere you're somewhat being hit with the double hitter, with the fact that your significant wife or your husband stepped out of your marriage, and either they got someone pregnant and that person's not going anywhere, or possibly even someone may even come to live with you. Don't know what the fuck that is. But listen, you know your scenario. I'm not one to pass any judgment on anyone. I'm not that type of person, but just hear them out. But also don't be a dummy either. Know where you stand within yourself, and know when someone's taking you for granted and when someone's not. And all that comes from knowing how much you respect yourself. So you respect yourself to that certain extent that you're not going to let anyone overstep you. I feel like you'll see things a lot clearer. Also, too, please don't let anyone come into your home, especially if they were in a third-party situation. I just feel like that's just creating unnecessary drama and unnecessary dynamic within the home as well. And something in regards to a car, I don't know, someone keeps lending their significant other their car. I just feel like there's a party here that's just saying, woe me, woe me, woe me. In regards to a car, either brakes are not being well taken care of, or transmission problems with this other person's car. I just feel like they're full of baloney. Keep lending them your car. You will see that once your car is wore down to the core, tires stripped down, that when you need something or you need your car fixed, out of nowhere their car is perfectly fine. So, hi God Empress, how are you? I missed you guys too. I've been going through the ringer lately. I'm doing Libra right now. And also to Libra too, what I was getting is, please don't make any irrational decisions, especially, don't know why I'm picking this up more for my females. When it comes to jobs, please don't be so quick to just, if one job doesn't seem to be working out for you, and you see like a really good opportunity, you're just jumping at the opportunity without thinking things through. Please don't do that. Just take your time, and if it's meant for you, it will be for you. Because if you do jump at a new job opportunity irresponsibly, I feel like you're going to be presented with double losses at both ends. Also, too, keep picking someone on the heavy drinking, partying. Please be very, if you know you have a problem, please just stop. Or if you know someone who has an issue and they're refusing to get help, please just, I am urging you and I am begging you to please go to a hospital as soon as possible, because I'm seeing liver cirrhosis and it's not being good. I'm seeing it's not good. Someone may even experience even acute renal failure where they have to now, and this is someone like I'm seeing 20s, 30s, possibly 35, 38, having to now be faced with going through dialysis. Like, come on, you really don't want to go through dialysis, what, 3 times within the week, just because you can't control your habits. I'm not here to judge you or anything, but if you can make the unnecessary occur, why not? Also, I keep seeing someone knocking at a door, or if you've been seeing knockings on the door, and I just feel like there's an individual parked outside a home, possibly with a gate, and then a couple steps, then to get to the door. I'm seeing someone parked outside in the home. I don't know if this person's just trying to grow a pair of balls and, apologize. And also, too, this could also be someone just knocking on the door. A feeling could be a father figure, too, as well, to apologize, and possibly, to a daughter or to a son. It could be either or. But a father just either saying, hey, I'm your father and I'm sorry. Either there were lies in regards to this, or a father just wanting to apologize for them just walking out of your life. And I'm seeing a single mother, so having your mother face all these hard times and seeing how great you have come out to be. Either you're seeing some in nursing school. Some could have just something with marketing. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm sorry, when you guys hear me talking under my breath, it's because I'm seeing other things. I'm trying to put things together, and I'm just like, it's just random things that are coming to me. And something in regards to marketing. Some of you guys may start off with your own organic beauty products. I'm seeing even African soap online, or just organic things, just organic beauty products, whatever it may be. And it's picking up online, and I feel like whoever this father figure is caught a wind of who you were, where you live, and they just want to apologize and make up for lost times. I just feel like if there's anyone that's presenting themselves this month, Libra, that is going out of their way, they're putting their egos to the side, just hear them out. Hear them out to the extent that, don't take in everything that they tell you, just hear them out and just try to be more realistic and just try to detach emotions and self from the situation and just try to see their what they were going through, to just come up with an understanding on how certain things made them, how what made them feel a certain way, um, what gave them that interpretation, who was involved, because I feel like if a detachment from self is done very adequately, I feel like you both could become a problem solver and solve the equation and take out the missing link that needs to be missing. I'm seeing missing links, so that's why I'm saying that. I'm like, I don't know what that has anything to do with anything. So, um, also too, please, you guys, just be very cautious with the, especially spring times here. So if you guys are smokers, please make sure that you are in well air filtered areas. If you guys could avoid going outside, especially with allergies. I just feel like you guys just constantly keep going out and not being easy with your health just because you are smoking. You go out all out of nowhere, you will get sick. Possibly some people may even experience pneumonia, or you may get sick and it may like cause like sinus issues, which is like, I don't like sinus headaches. So if I could just, oh, I'm sorry. Oh wow, that just gave me chills. I'm sorry. It's just like, just hear them out and just try to. You can't correct the past, but you could definitely make out what the future is going to be like. So, be open minded. We all make mistakes. Um, Also, too, what was I saying? Yeah, it was sinus headaches. So please try not to go outside like that. Just baby steps. If you could do that. And I don't know, whoever is, don't know why I'm picking up on huge cigarettes. I'm not a cigarette smoker, but someone's switching over to Marlboro Lights, and I'm seeing a Marlboro Red pack. You're gonna regret it. Someone may even experience some nausea, may throw up. So, all right, I'm done with all that. Yeah, so the big message for Libra, especially for this month, is just hear them out. Hear them out. Detach self. But in order for you to detach yourself, you need to have a lot of self-respect for yourself. You need to be in such a great place. So if you feel like mentally and emotionally, spiritually, that you're not there yet, then, if I were you, start working on that. Those are a couple things that you need to definitely focus on, especially for this month, because things are going to blossom whether you like it or not, whether you're ready or not, and you've been warned. So, Temperance is coming out. No problem, honey. Temperance is coming out. And Temperance is coming out, balancing out the mind and the emotions. Getting self in check, getting emotions in check, getting everything in check, so that whatever is being brought to you right now, or is going to be presented to you, because things are going to come to you. That's why you need to be balanced out, whether you like it or not. It's just going to come out randomly when you least expect it. And, that's how the universe works. Why would it just present things to you when you do expect it? It takes the fun out of it, Next we have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's coming upright. And that's just letting me know that, there's work that is being done here, but it's not where you financially, where you want to be at right now. It's there, you're working hard on it, but you know that you could do better, you want better, and you know that it's not fully fulfilling you. It's not fully fulfilling you. And we have the Emperor coming up, right? So the Emperor coming up, right? So there's something, you need to start having more control, because the Emperor is one who controls his kingdoms, and is able to be at many places at one time with just only going around with his rulings. That's how he rules. So if that's how I see about your life right now, if there are certain aspects in your life that you need to balance out, that you need to have more control, this is a time for you to do it. This is time for you to just detach, put away the fear, put away the fear, put away the disappointment, put away all that intimidating energy, those low vibration energies that set limitations on yourself for your success or on your better being. Just put that away, and let's just focus on the bigger and greater picture. Because once we focus on self, and once we get all aspects of ourself in alignment, we are balanced. We are we are in our energy. We're in well balance. We are balancing out the scales. And you have the Two of Pentacles. So I'm holding it this way because I can't turn right now. So don't think I'm being rude, you guys. So it's balancing. So it's acknowledging what needs to be balanced. And now here's coming up with the plans. Here's coming up with a devised plan to, what can we do? It's like, what I'm seeing here is just like doing like positive affirmations here, positive reinforcement, yoga, meditation, eating right, surrounding yourself by people, places, and things that serve you, not by people, places, and things that remind you of hurt, that make you dwell in the past. Separating from that, not entertaining that, not investing in that, and not trying to grow out of that, or grow in that, better yet said. Because that alone could just set the limitations on what you're putting out, because you're so focused on your past, of your upbringings. You're so focused of where you come from, and you're losing sight of where you are right now. Though it is good to reflect on the past sometimes, but the past is only so good for certain aspects in your life, for for you to reflect, to show your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, hey, listen, don't do this, because when I was presented with this scenario and this happened to me, this was my outcome. Right now you have to get, if there's certain limitations that you're experiencing right now, you're not experiencing the full 10 of Pentacles. There's certain aspects in your life that you need to have that control, and let go of fear, and embrace having control. Because if you don't have control within yourself, how are you going to possibly fully enjoy the 10 of Pentacles? How are you going to fully know how to invest? How are you going to have that acquired knowledge? How are you going to have that acquired knowledge in proceeding in life? You guys rule by rulings, by rules, by law. You guys are very logistic. You guys are very clear as day. It is what it is. And if you can't do that within yourself, and that power you don't have within yourself, we need to check within ourselves. And we have the Strength card here. I feel like right now you may experience some emotions and being quite impulsive. Being very, in the past you could have been very one to just go off of emotions. If conflict was arousing or a disagreement, I could see someone just going physically hand to hand, communications not being one method being used adequately. I'm just seeing this could be, if you're not getting your way, or if people are not understanding you, I could see it going physical, where people will get hurt, you will get hurt, and it's a whole another scenario. And for some, this could be the way your upbringing could have been as well, especially within the siblings and between a mother as well. So I'm seeing that, it's letting go of the past, because there's a need for you to let go of the past, let go of that impulsive behavior. You have to let go of that impulsive behavior. You have to tame the beast within yourself so that you can flourish, not step out of character, embrace who you are as an individual. Embrace who you are as being the empress or the emperor. Yeah, the empress and the emperor coming out immediately already in your reading. So this is divine timing at play. And it's telling me a lot too, that this has a lot to do with the household setting. Your mother, your father, if there was an imbalance or injustice within your upbringing between your mother and your father, it's detaching yourself from that upbringing, from past scenarios, letting go of the past. I'm not saying completely forget about it, but what you constantly keep reliving, the way you're processing certain things, the way you're seeing certain things, the way you even communicate as well, because this, communication is something I see that is a big issue here. I feel like if we change all that, we change the whole outcome. And though we do remember where we come from, but it's completely coming different. Just, how can I say this? I'm kind of like tongue tied right now. If you survived all that, you don't have to relive the war again. If you survived, you get your medal and you continue moving forward. So, same thing with this scenario. If you were in a bad upbringing in a family, knowing that you survived from that. But now that we survived, now that we've overcome, now that we're grown, what are we going to do with all that? Are we going to help guide others? Are we going to help be that role model? Are we going to overpass certain limitations that were put on my parents, just to show the world that, though we did come from a limited upbringing, but this is something that can be accomplished. Showing full fulfillment within the self to show others. Recognition of others too is a big. Someone could have, or the family could have been like the black sheep, like the black herd here, or looked down upon. But now, if you really look at where you are now with your other family relatives, you'll realize that all that you've known, all that you've been taught, all the wisdom that was acquired from your past, your upbringings, it's only to help you, to guide you to a new and better future, a new beginning, a new lifestyle. It's letting go of the cycle, knowing that this cycle has ended. And a lot of this can have to do too as well with like past upbringings with relationships as well. So that's why if there's miscommunication within the household dynamic, it's coming to common grounds with positive communications, coming, like breaking that that seal that's keeping us apart from flourishing. And hey, Debbie C, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. I want to clarify that. Okay. Spirit didn't even let me say anything. Wow. So when I clarify the world card just to see what that's going to bring you, once you come in terms with letting the cycle end and not reliving your past, letting go of the issues, you have the Two of Cups and the Magician. You're in complete manifestation. Anything that you want and you desire is within your, it's within your reach. And if you want true love, if you want that you want your relationship back, you want that true fulfillment back, things that you feel like it's like the missing piece to your puzzle, it is quite possible, but there's something within the self that we need to balance out. We need to get that in check. And a lot of that has to do with communication. I can't take the emphasis off of that. It's like Spirit is telling me communication is key. Patience is of a virtue. So a lot of you guys may, that's why that Strength card came in, because you may feel quite impulsive because you may not want to hear what the other party has to say or what someone has to say in regards to you or your upbringing. And it's just letting people speak, hearing them out, detaching self, detaching emotions, and actually taking your time to comprehend what they were going through, what scenario, what hand that they were being dealt, and being more empathetic. And you have the Hermit, really searching within. Virgo energy here. Searching within, and like, though you are being surrounded with darkness all around you, but it's holding on to optimism. You know, though your surroundings could be quite dark, quite, depressive, but it's holding on to hope. Knowing that hope, that love is out there, true love is out there, and that love is possible. But love will only be possible if you stay harmonious, if there's balance here, if there's an equal give and take within the self here, someone feeling comfortable within the self, someone respecting self, treating self in such a beautiful way, because this is like sisterhood, brotherhood, that Three of Cups. It's just being very harmonious. If there's surrounding yourself with people that will uplift you, that will raise your vibrations when your vibrations are being somewhat drained down low. It's like you don't even have to speak here. It's unspeakable words. Just like when you surround yourself with your tribe, it's like there's like a recharge here. It's like you're recharging your batteries, or you may need some time to recharge too as well. Knight of Wands, and this is what I was getting. Someone's gonna come in when you least expect it, and just hear them out. It could be quite impulsive just because, being on the other end, not knowing how someone's going to perceive your message, um, just getting there, just even getting to someone's doorstep, even opening that line of communication, it's a big step, and people are running off of nerves, fears, you know, it could come out being quite impulsive or just unnecessary, over the top, or a little too late. It's just, let's just detach from that. Oh, thank you. I miss you too, girl. I've been going through it, girl. I'm sorry. And it's just, hearing someone, Showing that respect to someone, saying like, listen, I'm gonna hear what you're going to say, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let you talk, but also don't be a dummy either. If someone's just coming at your front door, saying little bits and pieces, and they're so quick to leave, that's when you step back to self and know that you have a lot of self-respect, and you're not gonna drag the words out of them, because if shame on them for doing you wrong, but if they made it all this way out to communicate with you, and they're not communicating the way that they need to communicate, because now they're wasting times and seconds of your life that you cannot even rewind back to get back. So if they're coming at your doorstep, they better come up with something well prepared, or if not, with something well written, if just in case they get starstruck. But I'm just saying, like, if they're if you are presented with a situation like that, step back to self, and know that you respect yourself and where you stand as yourself, and what you will tolerate and what you will not, and what you will accept. And we're not going to accept any cookie crumbs. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because we love self. They had crumbled us up to the point that we had to pick ourselves up. We had to pick our own crumbs, and that reconstruct it, mold it back to being a whole cookie, for them to just feel like they could come back again and just crumb us up all over on the floor again. No, we're not doing that. We're not. But just because you never know, everyone's scenario is different, so I feel the need to say that. Exactly. It's funny I said that, because the Seven of Swords here, someone feeling who's very just self-centered. Someone's coming to you, presenting themselves, having that self-respect, because if don't do any of the talking, because if they are the ones that are truly sorry and want to open that line of communication, they should really. The only way that you're gonna have that open line of communication is if you communicate. If you're not communicating, then why the hell are you here? Why are you doing all of this? Why are we going this extra? Like, no, this is so unnecessary. And Seven of Swords too. Just keep this in mind, that if you are presented with this type of scenario, what I explained just right now, that should just be a huge red flag that someone's just trying to come in, either for financial gains, to see what you're up to, see what they can get out of you, see what is going to serve that highest purpose in a material aspect, not in a soulful connection with you. It's all material gains. So just keep that in mind. And we have the Death card here, Scorpio energy here. We have Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius here, possibly even Taurus, but Scorpio's coming in. It's the death of that. So it's just not accepting crumbs, putting your foot down. And a lot of you, hearing them out and seeing things play out in front of you, it's actually going to give you your closure, and it's going to let you know if there were any self-doubts within self, if you felt like you played a huge part. It's that extra closure that you need, so that you can reflect to self and know that it wasn't your fault, or it was really in reality this person's fault. Because if they're coming up to you, wasting your time, and they're not apologizing, they're not communicating the way that they should be, and they probably got you out at night with your rollers on and your hair all wrapped and stuff like that, looking your worst, it must be really important for you to step out this way. If it's to that extent, and they're not doing any talking, they want you to do the talking, get out of here. Go wake someone else up at 3 or 2 o'clock in the morning. But you do have love offerings coming in. Knight of Cups. So it's funny because all this letting go of this scenario, letting go of this way of thinking, just letting go of this energy in your life, that's the Death card comes in, and what follows after that is the Knight of Cups. So love is coming in. So balancing out the heart and emotions, balance self, hearing people out, getting your closure, knowing who you are as a person and where you stand, and things that you can do to improve self, figuring self out. Once you figure self out, you get self in alignment where you need to be. Let go of impulsive behavior. You got love coming in. Now, finances will improve. There will be growth and there will be expansion. That's the 8 of Pentacles. You started off with the 7 of Pentacles. Now the growth is beginning. So is a true love offer coming in. Something full, passionate, abundant, prosperous. And this is someone that you yourself may even feel like, if you are single and you're not with a partner, it's just seeing that, if you set any limitations on yourself, feeling that you can't attract a certain person, it's like, bam, you're working on this, the universe is blessing you. It's like, yeah, you thought, but here you go. I'm going to bless you. Or if this is in a relationship, if there was a separation and communication, if communication is being distributed the right way, only if, that's when you get that passion back with your partner. Your partner sees, you guys see as to what made you fall in love with that person. Getting that passion that you had with one another. Going things about, as a couple, once again, finding that passion within the couple once again. Going about that on a whole nother level. And devising a plan. Thinking out. And I don't know why I'm not really big on vocabulary, even though I know I should be, but I'm hearing someone say methodical. I'll look it up. So I'm sorry, my brain is just somewhat limited right now. I don't know, whatever. Romantic. Okay. All right. So then we have the Tower card here. So the Tower card is coming in. So as you're being more logistic, it's preparing yourself for those rainy days, preparing yourself for those hard times, and actually reflecting back on the hard times just so that you can celebrate your good times. Because I don't feel like this is just like you're being caught off guard and whatnot. No, because the caught off guard, I feel like, it's just when that communication's coming in, it's catching you off guard. But I don't feel like this is just something that's coming about. I feel like this is just for you to reflect where you came from and where you are now. Yeah, so this is where you want to go in the future, what your devised planning here. But this was in your past. Had this not been presented, all of this wouldn't have played out. It wouldn't have been sketched out, drawn out into play, into fruition. And a big emphasis on communication. Hear people out. And look at people in their eyes too. Especially looking at this Queen of Swords. She's looking downwards. She's not looking at anyone who's communicating with her. So look at people in their eyes when they're talking to you. You'll be surprised what you can tell when someone's telling you the truth and when someone's not. And the eyes, it's the entranceway of their soul. And you have the Ten of Cups, making sure with communication you can overcome anything and everything. It's having that open line of communication to love, to happiness, to dreams, to self, and what you truly want and desire in life. This is what we're all striving for. Happy home, a happy life. But, the happiness comes from within self, so you can't expect others to make you feel this way. You have to feel this way within the self. You have to be your own 10 cups of love. You have to want to have that within yourself. All of this will not be, you won't have a good outcome if you're not in alignment with self. You're not working on self. King of Pentacles. Growth, prosperity here. Business owners. You want to grow. You want to build your own kingdom, your empires. You want your children to see you as an example, as you're leading, as you're ruling. Because I'm looking at this emperor, and this King of Pentacles is just looking right up at the emperor. You guys can't see because the way how the cards laid out on my leg, but oh, okay, you guys, I'm sorry, I thought I lost you guys. But that's crazy. I don't know why my phone would do that. Listen, I'm not right and my phone ain't right. But keep yourself in alignment, keep yourself in check, and make sure that whatever you're doing, whatever you are going towards, don't jump at any opportunity that's presented to you right away, because it will test you. The universe will test you because they're throwing things at you to see if you're going to catch the bait. Take yourself, remove yourself, work on self. Make sure that you're ready for the responsibilities, what is required here, for you to accept whatever is being brought to you, for you to fully flourish in it. And if this is like, within relationships, married, not married, make sure you're in self, you're in a good energy, you're mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're good. So that whatever is presented to you, whatever comes at you, it's not coming at you sideways where you feel like you have to, you're forced to make a hasty decision. Any decision that you'll make, there's security with the way that you move, the way that you breathe. No one's going to step out of line because that's something that you will not tolerate. You won't allow that. And you have the Lover's card here, followed by the Six of Wands, coming out victorious with your lover, your soulmate, possibly Gemini. But it's coming out victorious. If you guys have been going through some battles in a marriage or in a commitment, it's just holding on to that. And knowing that, you can overcome any obstacle, but you're going to overcome any obstacle that life will present itself at you or towards you. Not one where there's disrespect, there's discontent, there's there's just that unnecessary obstacle that another party has created or you have created. That alone, you won't feel victorious in that. So just know the difference. All right, you guys, I'm sorry I'm tapping out, but I love you guys, and thank you for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for showing me lots of love and support. I had to have surgery, and right now I'm just dealing with the aftermath and just trying to get comfortable. And I'm blessed, and I have a great team, and I have great doctors, and I'm just forever grateful because you just never know what life is going to throw at you. So stay humble, you guys, and definitely listen. Hear this person out. Whoever this person is for you in your life. And if you don't have a person in your life that you need to hear them out, hear yourself out. Have that conversation with self. You'll be surprised what you get out of it and what you've put on the back burner for quite some time. All right, so thank you for all the donations too as well. And honestly, thank you guys, because I don't ask for anything, and just with the donations, you guys will be helping me with buying, like, new tarot cards, new oracle cards, and I'm forever grateful, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. And when I do your readings, just know that it's coming from a true, genuine place. It's not from a place where, I'm going to tell you to go to Vimeo. I'm going to tell you to do all this, no shade intended and all that, But, I'm just doing this because, tarot reading has helped me heal in so many ways I can't even explain to you. And it has taught me so much about spirituality, about my gifts and all that. But I just want to give that back in return to all those that need it, because not everyone comes into tarot readings or is open to tarot readings in an innocent mind. A lot of us, we have gone through so many hard times, some traumas that we are forced to deal with, and we all need answers, or we need guidance. And no, listen, God Empress, you just focus on your journey, focus on what you got going on, and you're on a great level right now. And I love you guys, and thank you for everything, honestly. And I'll just try to see tomorrow if I can do a reading. I gotta get one of my drains pulled out tomorrow, so don't know how that's gonna be. But honestly, I love you guys. And hey, Frost. Yeah, I have to get one of my drains taken out tomorrow, so I don't know. I feel like that one's just definitely gonna knock me out tomorrow. But I love you guys, and I'm trying, but yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys. All right, have a good night, you guys. Bye.